We were on a break. One line, 10 million arguments. 20 years later, Friends fans are still divided. But what if I told you this iconic breakup wasn't just a plot twist? It was a reflection of the writer's own messy relationships. Let's unpack the real story behind Ross and Rachel's break, what the show told you, what it hid, and why it still sparks debates today. Part 1, Capel 30 to 130. The setup. Nobody noticed. Ross and Rachel weren't your typical will they won't they couple. Their relationship was intense, fast, and honestly chaotic. Ross was jealous. Rachel was discovering independence. By season 3, tensions peaked, with the infamous copy girl, the late nights at work, and the desperate calls. But the break moment? It didn't come out of nowhere. The writers carefully built it over 5 to 6 episodes. Why? Because they were going through similar fights in real life. Writer David Crane admitted, "We wanted to write about something we were all experiencing, that murky middle where no one's really right." Behind the writer's room. The phrase "we were on a break" wasn't just Ross's excuse, it was a writer's war cry. Marta Kaufman, co-creator of the show, said the team was completely divided. Half the room thought Ross cheated. The other half thought Rachel pushed him away. Instead of resolving it behind the scenes, they poured it into the script. That's why the show never fully takes a side. Even Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer said in interviews they weren't sure who was right. The cultural explosion. The line became a pop culture weapon. T-shirts, memes, late-night arguments. Everyone had an opinion, especially couples who saw themselves in Ross and Rachel. But here's the hidden impact. The line allowed Friends to spark real-world conversations about emotional boundaries, cheating, and communication. It stopped being fiction and became a relationship test. Whose side are you on? Even psychologists weighed in. Some said Ross felt abandoned. Others said Rachel clearly asked for space, and Ross weaponized that. The ambiguity was genius. It made us talk, and no other sitcom was doing that at the time. Did the writers regret it? Here's the twist. Some of the writers actually regretted the break. They said it derailed Ross's character and made him harder to redeem. Others said it was necessary to keep tension alive because a happy couple kills comedy. But fan response was so strong, they kept revisiting it, in jokes, callbacks, even the finale. That's why Ross shouts it again in season 10. "We were on a break." A full circle moment, and the writers knew exactly what they were doing. So, were they on a break? Technically, yes.